Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. Just Janelle and Stephanie, you beautiful ladies came on in quite quickly. I do have Mimi, however, who was before you because she had a donation from yesterday and one from today. But then we're going to be following on down the list, okay? So you're not going to be very far on off. Just give me one little second. I'm going to put everything up to date. So, hello, beautiful Farah also. Nice to see you. How was everybody's weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Was it sad, frustrating, happy, exciting, normal, sleepy? What was it? Was it okay? Was it good? I don't know. Let me know. And into the meanwhile, I'm going to give you guys the list of who is up, where, and when. So we are going to start off, like I said, with Mimi. I do have Mimi twice. Then I am going to be moving on forward to, just one second, I think it is just Janelle who's first. So up second is just Janelle, my love. If you want a timestamp, we'll leave you one, not a problem. Stephanie, we always leave you a timestamp, but you're going to be on up third. And then I'm going to go and see you, my beautiful Farah. Thank you, sweetie pie. Nunit, where's Nunit? Hi, Nunit. Hey, sweetie. How are you doing, beautiful love? It was stressful. What happened just now? What is Justin Family's support do? Should he pursue this connection? What is the outcome of the exams? Okay, I see where all the stress is coming from. I get it. Okay, we're going to go and look at it. Just give me about 4 or 5 minutes because I do have 2 times Amy and she does have a lot of questions. And then I'm with you. We're going to try to diminish the anxiety if we can. All right? So just give me a second, my love. Hey, Nunit, sweetie. Dan. Ooh, Dan. Nunit. I like new people. Okay. Although I think you talked to me about Dan last time around. Okay, so hello, my beautiful Lilith, and hello, Juanson. Let's just get straight to it. Hello, Storytime Kitchen. Nice to see you too, sweetie pie. So hold on. Okay, so Storytime Kitchen, you're going to be on up after. So let's start off with Mimi, Just Janelle, Stephanie, Farah, Nunit, and Storytime Kitchen. That is the list that we have. I'm going to stop bibble babbling so you guys can all have your answers right now. So we are going to put our beautiful Mimi at, hold on, there is a new system in... there's a new system in YouTube and it's got like different timing. I have to get used to it. But anyways, we've got 219 over here for our beautiful love. So Mimi, how are you doing, sweetie? I'm actually going to move on forward with your donation from yesterday, but it came on in late and I had already done all the readings. So yeah, this is going to be the one from yesterday and then I'm going to do the one from today. So hold on, let's just go like that and here we go. I don't know about you guys. I hope it's nice and warm where you're at. It's really cold where I am. It's like minus 16 at this moment. It's really cold. Yeah. You just want to stay inside and not go outside. That's all you want at minus 16. Seriously. All right. So here we go. Okay, so we are with a donation of yesterday, my beautiful Mimi. I am starting off with that one and then the other one's following on through like I said, okay? So here we go. Mimi. Just Janelle, you're going to be on up next. Thank you everybody for waiting so patiently and I'll be with you beautiful loves very shortly. If ever anybody does have any questions on the weekend, you can always send in donations by PayPal before 7 p.m. and you'll get your answers. Because sometimes we kind of wait until the week kind of arrives, but yes. So here we go. So work this week, my love. I feel like you're exhausted because the energy at your workplace doesn't necessarily match your spirit anymore. Like it's not something that you're imagining, all right? Like the vibes, they're there, they're heavy, they're tense, and they're very, very reactive. And I feel like you're picking it all up because you're intuitive and you're very, very sensitive. So this week kind of looks like you've got ups and you've got downs, but there's nothing that is completely explosive. It's like if MT, as for MT may have moments of attitude or aggressive, passive aggressiveness, but she doesn't go, I'm going to say crazy into a certain way. She's too focused onto herself and on her own stress. So the good news over here is that I do see at least one pleasant or smooth day that's going to be coming. A moment where you're going to feel a certain amount of relief, or you're going to feel like, okay, this is okay. This is not too bad. So you're also being guided to emotionally, if you will, detach from these people. The more you step back, the more energy stops sticking to you. So there is something nicer that is coming towards you. There is a small moment of appreciation, of calm, of support that reminds you that, you know what, you're not alone and Spirit wants you to hold on. But this is something that is a little bit temporary. Okay. Now, as for Mr. Harry, Mr. Harry, you know, I like to put him into the French version, Mr. Harry. I don't know why. I don't know, he sounds sophisticated and doing Harry. Okay, Mr. Harry, what's going on? And we're still into the donation of yesterday. We're not into the one of today. So, Mr. Harry, I'm actually going to have to say I feel like you're right. Your mind is fully catching up to your heart at this moment, and I feel like the connection between the two of you is getting stronger. And that's why you're feeling this shift. So you're not wrong for feeling something, but you're also not wrong for wanting something that's better. So yes, he is sending energy your way, and that's why your heart keeps on kind of fluttering or feeling a little bit kind of restless. So I feel like his current thoughts and feelings at this moment is he still misses you very deeply, and he still thinks about what you shared, and emotionally he's not as stable as he actually pretends to be. But he is a little bit stuck, he's a little bit stubborn, he is a little bit guilty, and he is a little bit afraid of making changes. So he knows that he can't give you what you deserve at this moment, and he also senses that you're a little bit kind of pulling away, or that you have been pulling away, or that even both of you guys have been a little bit of pulling away, and that's making things a little bit more uneasy onto an emotional kind of a level. So does he still care? Yes. Does he still watch you? Absolutely. But he watches you from a distance. He's not into a place where he can offer any type of consistency to you, sweetie. And you feel that truth, and that's why you're becoming stronger. So I kind of feel like Spirit is kind of helping you a little bit to detach into all of this at this moment. And to the second one, hold on. I'm just reading, just 1 second. Just now, you're going to be on up in about 2 minutes, my love. And Stephanie, I'll say about 5 minutes, sweetie. Into the donation for today, my love. So just Janelle and Stephanie are next, followed out by Farah. So hold on. Let me just do this. And let's do this. Okay. I kind of feel like there's a lot between MT and CH. MT and CH, they're always a little bit the core of your readings. MT, CH, and Harry. MT's energy towards you altogether, I feel like MT feels insecure. I feel like MT also feels like they're threatened. Not annoyed because of you, however, because she kind of shoots, or she kind of blames you, if you will. Okay, I'll put it in that kind of way. She feels watched, she feels judged, but for her own performance altogether. She senses that you're strong, that you're reliable, and not easily manipulated into any kind of way. But she doesn't like losing control, so she kind of deflects blame to kind of survive, if you will. So behind your back, I feel like the energy feels like she complains and she gossips to CH to get the sympathy or to kind of cover up her mistakes, but it's kind of exaggerated. It's not true. So I feel like she's trying to create somewhat of a storyline where she is the victim and you're a little bit of the problem, but I feel like that's because that kind of protects her ego at the same time. So she doesn't dislike you. She's just more intimidated. And yeah, she's acting like she doesn't want you near her stuff, if you will, because she wants to control her territory. But that's just insecurity. It's not logic in any way. As for CH's energy towards you, I feel like CH is more into the neutral, but easily influenced by MT's emotions. So CH doesn't have a strong opinion about you personally, but I feel like she's more annoyed at the situation than you are. I feel like she's tired. I feel like she's stressed. So when MT actually complains, I feel like CH just is a little bit like a sponge and just kind of absorbs it. And that creates an impression that CH dislikes you. But CH isn't deeply against you, as MT is actually making it seem. I swear I'm playing Scrabble every time I do your reading, sweetie. So what do they want between MT and CH? And honestly, they want control. They want comfort. They want somebody else to blame when work kind of gets stressful. And they want to feel like they are superior. They want to feel as though they are important. So you could be perfect and they would still find something to kind of nitpick about you, sweetie. Why? Because it's not about you. It's about their own insecurities. So what can you do to protect yourself? Well, you don't have to make them happy, but you do have to make yourself happy. You do have to make yourself emotionally safe and professionally. So reduce the emotional engagement. Respond in calm, neutral tones. No reactions, no explanations, unless it is necessary to do so. That's going to take away their power. Keep your boundaries. You don't need to go near their tasks. Let them handle their own mess because it's going to reveal itself eventually. And document what you do. Just quietly keep those notes of task, of timelines, and what you pass to them. This is going to protect you if they actually try to distort the story in any kind of shape, form, or way. So be professionally pleasant, not emotionally open, short, polite, and efficient. Don't try to make them like you. You're going to be exhausting yourself. You're going to try to please people who don't even know how to be fair. Your job is not to fix them. Your job is to protect your peace. Pourquoi tu m'apportes, Maxou? So, what they talk about behind your back, the energy kind of feels like MT complains that you don't understand her way. She exaggerates small things to make herself look right. And CH listens but doesn't fully believe, doesn't really fully care. They vent stress more than actually strategize against you in any kind of shape, form, or way. And that's not deep hatred. It's immature workplace gossip. So you're not the villain they paint. They're projecting their own chaos altogether. So my final message for you is that you're not the problem into this. You're just the easy target because you're strong, because you're capable, and because you don't play those games. You don't play those dirty games in any kind of shape, form, or way. Their behavior is a reflection of their own weakness, not your worth. So let them talk. That's it, and that's all. You stay aligned, you stay calm, you stay strategic. That's how you're going to win this, my love. Messages from Mr. Ari. What's up? You have Maxwell coming to say hi. Yes, I am absolutely terrified. Elle est déjà allumée. Elle est là. Et voilà. Words, they do hurt. I'm a little bit too afraid to talk to you. Hey, sweetie patootie, you're tired. Oh, you're so tired. I'm afraid to talk at this moment. Attends-toi, bébé. Avec qui? Okay. And Ace of Wands, so wanting to construct something in some kind of way. Ferme la porte, s'il te plaît, s'il vous plaît, oui. Thank you. Oh no. And a hot vanilla at a tollway? What? Okay, hold on. Hi, Jolie, sweetie. Absolutely. Happy belated birthday, our beautiful Lilith, sweetie. Our beautiful Sagittarius of love. Just Janelle, here we go. You're on up next. So what is happening over here? A little bit, Elaine, about 6-7 people. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's just that I started off with like a double one that was long. The other ones will go quite well. So Stephanie is next, followed out by Farah and Nunit and Storytime Kitchen for the moment. I will update the list right after. So just Janelle, sweetie. Let me just go make sure that you're here with us. Okay. Okay, I was just going to put you a timestamp. All right, sweetie. So, what is happening over here, sweetie? You want to know... Hold on. And voila. So you want to know his feelings towards you. Should you pursue the connection? What is the outcome of your exams on Thursday? Are you going to pass? Oh, sweetie pie. Oh, you need to rest. You need to rest. You need to go and soothe your soul. I'm sorry for your dog, sweetie. I really am. Not that I want to make things worse in any kind of a way, but I think many of us have been through that. And it's heart-wrenching. It really is quite difficult. So I wish you beautiful healing upon that, sweetie pie. I do. I'm going to get to it in just a few moments, but I'm going to start off with Zach, okay? But I am sorry for your dog, sweetie pie. What's happening with Zach? You know that your animals often stick around you. Like if you adopt another animal later on, I'm not saying it's necessarily automatically going to be, but often they come on back into your following animal. Often they do. Anyhow, just saying. All right. Zach altogether, I feel like he does have interest. I do feel like he does have curiosity, but I feel like he's a little bit into an entangled kind of a thing. Like he's into a dual type of an energy where I want to rest, I want to do my own things, but I also kind of want to work onto this, but I'm not really quite ready to put the energy into it. So we have this, I want to do something, but like we're just stuck into the middle of what I want, what I don't want, and what I want and what I'm willing to put energy towards is pretty much what it is. So He does have interest, he does have curiosity, but he's still quite uncertain upon how to go and get it and if he's going to go and get it, which is where the difference is. So his energy does show that he has attraction, but also shows that he has hesitation. So he likes a connection, but he's not fully decided yet. So it's really, really difficult to say when you say, should you pursue the connection? It's not a connection where it's a 100% yes. But even if I said 100% yes, that could sometimes be a little bit fishy, right? You can't go with a yes, you can't go with a no, you can't go with an in-between. You have to go with your energy. So I'm basically going to say to you before I give you the answer upon if you should continue this connection or not, I'm basically going to say this. You know he's interested, you know he has lots, but you also know that he's a little bit conflicted, doesn't really know how to move on forward or what to do. Now, how do you feel towards this? Do you feel like this is the connection that you want? Do you feel like it's a connection that you want to put the time towards? Do you feel like this is something that is worth exploring even though you don't have a clear yes right away? If your answers are yes towards that, then please do pursue. If your answers are no, then you must go and seek clarity before, is what I'm going to say. That being said, should you actually pursue the relationship altogether? You should, because this person does have potential to grow, to be better, and to really be the person that you need. So I feel as though there is a possibility for you to move forward with ease, not too much pressure, but you need to let the connection fold or unfold naturally. He responds much better when he feels relaxed than when he's feeling like intense and crisp and kind of scared. All right. So I'm going to say, is it worth it to follow on through? Absolutely. But with a certain amount of control. Don't let things just kind of go crazy. If you feel like something is off, if you feel like something is not necessarily going into the way that you would like it to and you would like to speak about it, then don't hold it back. Speak about it, because if you hold too much, you could end up getting the different type of outcome than what you want. But for the moment, as I said, there's interest, there's curiosity, there's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of wanting to put effort into it, but not really knowing how to do so, and kind of wanting things to just unfold naturally. But if there's too much pressure, he'll walk. So yes, I'm going to say take it slowly if you're ready to take it slowly, and if that is something that you're okay with. If you know you're good with that energy, then definitely go ahead with it. As for the outcome on a Thursday, what's going to be happening with that onto the outcome of the exam? You're going to be okay, but you're not going to get what you want. No. I'm going to say you could be between 5 to 8 points lower than what it is that you actually wanted or kind of projected into a certain way. So I do feel like you will have a positive outcome. I do feel like you will pass. But I feel like you could do so much better. So I'm going to say you still have time. Well, it's Tuesday. That's tomorrow. You still have time. No, it's Thursday. It's Thursday. You still have time, sweetie. You still have time. You're able to do much better than the performance that you're going to be doing. I don't know why question number 6, there's something about question number 6, and I see number 9 also. They're not affiliated together, by the way. But between the question 6 and the other one, there's something that seems to be kind of a little bit bothering you or worrying you, or you're not too sure on how to respond. Go with your very first intuition within it. All right. So I'm going to say the results look like they're successful. It feels like there's last minute panic. The stability for you is going to be key. But I do feel like you're going to do good. You're just not going to get exactly what it is that you would like to. As for pup, sweetie pie, you know that your dog's not too far away, right? I know into the abstract it's hard to see, it's hard to understand, but they're never very far away from you. Whatever was bothering her is no longer bothering her, has left. It's kind of interesting. I'm getting the message that she is there with you. I'm getting the message that she is good. I'm also getting the message that she's going to meet you again, but not right away, in 8 years' time. And it's not the first time. You have met the soul of your dog into another person into the past, but I can't quite pinpoint where they're at. Whoever this was, it was a woman, but their soul was into another shape, another form. It was into a woman, into the past, into a past life. But they keep saying to me that they're coming on back. You're going to see them again. You might not necessarily recognize them because they're not going to be into an animal shape or form, but you're definitely going to cross roads with them again. And into meanwhile, they're going to be watching over you. So, and this is going to be in about 8 to 10 years time. I know it's far, but I'm getting 8 to 10. So into the meanwhile, I feel like you're being watched over. So send out the messages, send out the love, sweetie pie, and do what you've got to do. But know that the love is there, the protection is there. Know that you're never, ever, ever forgotten into any of all of this. There is nothing that you could have done better, by the way. And I'm getting a very strong feeling of being safe, of being calm, but being very connected to you. Why do I get, did your dog used to sleep at the end of your bed, like the right side of your bed? There's something about the right side of your bed that I keep seeing. What is it about the right side? Is there anything about the right side? What's about the right side? Did she used to sleep onto the right side of the bed? At the end of the bed? There's something about that. I don't know what it is. Her bed is onto the right side. Okay, I see her there. She's still there. She's still there. I keep seeing her there. It's like she wants you to know that she's still there. And she's, even if you cannot visibly see her, she is still there with you. And she is onto the right side of that bed, on the end of the bed. She's there. Yeah, she's still there, sweetie. Even if you do move it, even if you do move her bed, sweetie, she's not going to disappear. She's still there. I see her. She's there. She's not going anywhere. Okay? She loves you, sweetie. And I'm honestly, I've been through it. It rips your heart out. It does. I know how you're feeling, sweetie. But know that she's there. And she is going to be sleeping there at the end of the right side of your bed. She's going to continue to be there. So if you want to speak with her, you want to talk with her, you want to send her messages, she's there. She's not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere. All right? Hold on, where was I at? Scott. From Scott altogether. Scott wants you to know that he wants movement, but he doesn't know how to do it, and he doesn't want to create chaos into his life. He has a lot of barriers and doesn't know what to do with those barriers. Sometimes he doesn't truly know how you feel neither. And because of that, he doesn't truly know what to do with the relationship or with the connection. Sometimes he feels kind of lost. I honestly feel like between you and Scott, there is a redirection that is important. There is a conversation that is important to know who wants what and how we would like to move on forward, but without judgment and without pressure. So things can move slowly, open on up, break down those barriers, and be able to be together. That would be the ultimate way through. Thank you, my beautiful Julie, sweetie. Julie, I'll send you a message when it's your turn, okay? Probably in about 20 minutes or so, my love. I'll go and send you a message, sweetie. Yeah. I'm going to go and see over here our beautiful Stephanie. If there's anything else, my sweetie pie, that I can do for you, please let me know. Anything, just let me know. But into the meanwhile, know that everybody is at peace. Everything is okay. She is still there. She's still with you. She's not going anywhere. You're going to meet her again, but through a different form. With Scott, it's a one step at a time kind of a thing. You can't jump 3 steps ahead. You'll end up losing. Take it one step at a time. You should be able to end up getting what it is that you want. Because there's a lot of curiosity, there's a lot of want, but there's stress along the way also. So take it one step at a time, but be very clear upon what you want in a loving kind of a way with no pressure. I know it's difficult to say what it is that you want without giving pressure, without having judgment, just saying this is what I want. You do what you want with it, but it's a little bit what I need you to do. Stephanie, you are going to be over here. Hey, sweetie pie. No, I didn't answer that. Oh, well, if you actually wanted messages from like actual like tarot, I can do that for you, sweetie. Not a problem whatsoever. Wait. Hold on. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Non, parce que je pense que l'information. Est-ce que t'es en live?
Oui.
Ok,
Okay, see you later, sweetie. All right, hold on, my beautiful Stephanie. Hold on. Let's go see what I'm getting from Scott, sweetie. Hold on. For Scott, my love, what I'm getting over here is I'm getting feelings of isolation. I'm getting feelings of holding things within, not wanting to talk about anything. Does that make any sense to you? Why do I feel like Scott kind of feels trapped, kind of wants to a little bit run away, feeling stuck into their own feelings? Why do I see that? Stephanie, I'll be with you in just a second, sweetie. Oh, I know Holly is your dog, sweetie. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm talking about Scott, sweetie. Why do I feel like Scott is into a place where we're feeling like we're stuck in isolation? You're gonna grab some snacks, Elaine? All right, sweetie. Elaine, you will probably have a good, I'm gonna say 20 minutes, sweetie. You have time to eat a good snack. You have time to make yourself a burger or something, love. More than a bowl of yogurt, anyhow. Yeah, he's made some bad choices towards. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of isolation. I'm seeing a lot of conflicts and disagreements. I'm seeing a lot of being stuck into a place where we didn't necessarily want to be into, but I see with our Six of Swords in reverse that we're trapped. So I'm basically going to have to say, I feel as though we're into a place where there's no happiness within this. There's a lot of darkness, there's a lot of sadness, there's a lot of frustration, there's a lot of loneliness, and there's a lot of, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to open up about it. I don't want to discuss about it. So there's a lot of, I want to stick to myself. Please don't talk to me about it. I'm going to deal with this myself. And that's it. That's all. It's like we don't necessarily want to have any fingers that are point towards us in any kind of a way. And it's almost like if we want to run away. It's almost like, don't talk to me. I want to run away. I want to walk away from this. I don't want to talk about this at all. So I'm basically going to say a lot of frustration. I feel as though Scott, for some reason, wants to be right. Like, they want to be right. Whatever it is that has been decided or that they helped into a decision, they want to be right about it. And they don't want to discuss about it. They're right. That's it. Maybe it was them who made the decision. I don't know. But they want to be right. And they don't want any discussions about it. They don't want any doubts about it. What it is, and that's it. And I see like a lot of frustration around that decision altogether. Okay. And he chose to ignore her illness. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that explains why he doesn't want anybody to discuss about his decisions. That what he's decided, he decided, he thinks he's right. He doesn't want to have any judgment. It is what it is. It makes sense. Okay. No, he's like feeling very aggressive upon this. He doesn't feel like he is at fault though, however. He doesn't. He doesn't feel like what has happened is of his fault because he ignored anything. This is a decision that he took and he feels like he did it for the best of everybody. And it's almost like if people should thank him for doing so. He has no regrets for it. He feels like he did the right thing and he actually did a favor to everybody. He doesn't feel as though it is a consequence of his neglect in any kind of a way. But at the same time, he's kind of knowing that there's something that's a little bit wrong because he's not wanting to confront or talk with anybody about it. Yeah, that's it. I know. And so he doesn't want to talk about it because he doesn't want to have any conflict. So he's just going to stick into his own energy. But my beautiful Janelle, I'm going to say, bad situation altogether. Bad situation. Oh, absolutely, my beautiful. Absolutely. There is nothing that is hidden at this moment from Hallie. Absolutely nothing, sweetie. She knows everything. She sees everything. There is nothing that is hidden. Do not worry about it. What needs to be known is known. And even then, even before all of that, my beautiful love, may we be animals, dog, cat, human, doesn't matter. We all choose our path along the way. And that was a path that was chosen by Hallie, but also by Scott. And curiously, also, everybody involved, everybody who was involved into this situation chose that situation because there is something to be learned by it. There's something to elevate your spirit or something to understand about people, life, but that is up to you guys to figure out. I can't say it to you. So there's something within that. What I'm saying is Holly absolutely does know. You also do know. Scott knows but doesn't want to see, so keeps it hidden. So at some point in time, it is going to come on back towards him because it is something that he knows is not correct, but he's kind of hiding and not talking about it. So it's going to come back and bite him in the butt, just not right away. I'm so sorry. I am, Janelle. I know, sweetie. But I don't want you to worry in any kind of shape, form, or way. Your dog does not feel in any kind of way, okay? Holly does not believe in any kind of way that you had anything to do with this. This was a chosen path. This was a blueprint. We all have our blueprints. It was chosen into that way. She sees everything now. Everything. Everything is very, very clear. So now she's choosing her next path, her next destination. And when I said you're going to be meeting her again through a different form in about 8-10 years, you will. But you will see her healed. You will see her elevated. As for Scott, he's going to have to work through his problems so he can elevate himself and work through whatever issues he has to deal with at this moment. He knows very well that what he has done is not correct. There's no explanations, although there could be good explanations given to you, but it's not going to change the actual outcome. The outcome is what it is, but it was planned. It is that. But that being said, there is nothing that is being brought upon you. You're not less loved. You are loved immensely. Like I said, she's still there at the end of your bed. She loves you. She is always going to be there for you. She will always be there with you, just in a different shape and form at some point in time. But there is nothing that is being held against you in any kind of shape, form, or way. Everything is known and everything is quite clear up there. There is nothing that is hidden. All right, sweetie. If you would like to talk about it in any kind of way, sweetie, please send me an email. It will be my greatest pleasure, sweetie, to talk about it. If you want to open up about it, if you want to talk about it, if you just want to talk about your feelings, I've been there. I know it's not easy. We've all been there, my love. It's very, very difficult. So if there's anything, reach out to me. Just not even any questions. You just want to talk. You want to open up. You want to talk about your feelings. You need somebody to talk about. Send me an email. I've got you. Okay? We're all sending you much love, my beautiful Janelle. Much, much love sent out to you, sweetie. You deserve much better, my love. But know that you're loved and know that you're not blamed for anything. Stephanie, hold on. You're going to be at 15:30, sweetie. All right. I got you, my love. I know. All right. Here we go. Just 1 second. Alrighty. Stephanie, my love, let's go see what we've got for you. All right. current feelings and intentions. What do we got? All right. Let me just go make sure that I did put a timestamp. I did. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go over here. Where's Elaine? The other Elaine? Oh, she's here every once in a while. She's here. She's not. She's here. She's not. She's all over the place. All right, here we go. So Jonathan's current feelings altogether. He's stuck. Like, he is stuck. But he has, into the main heart of your reading, he has wants and desires. There's things that he wants. He's hoping that you're still thinking about him. He's hoping that you're still holding on to him. He doesn't really know if you are, though. Like, I feel like at this moment, it's a little bit into the air. Like, he doesn't know if you're holding on, if you're letting go, or anything of the such. And I do also have over here some pain and some loss and some sadness. So I'm going to say to you, I feel like his emotional attachment towards you is very strong. I feel like he's still holding in. I feel like he feels conflicted. Part of him cares, but another part of him kind of feels like he's overwhelmed. He's not fully moved on, but he's trying to regain a sense of stability and control within himself. I feel like his intentions right now are more about protecting his own emotional comfort than an actual reconnecting. But he does think about you, and he does think about the connections. So why he split up? Because of his insecurities, my love. That's all about his insecurities. It's his insecurities and the feeling of not being, if you will, in control. I feel like those were a very, very big part of why things ended. He felt kind of triggered. He felt a little bit vulnerable and like he couldn't match your emotional strength. Or he couldn't really even match, I'm going to say, your confidence. So instead of communicating that, he pulled away because distancing himself just felt safer. It is safer to put yourself aside than to put yourself into that great vulnerability. So it was easier for him to distance himself than to actually face all of those uncomfortable feelings. So it wasn't that you did anything wrong. It was his own inner struggles, his own fear of vulnerability. It's his own pressure that he placed upon himself. It's his reaction that actually came from a sense, if you will, of insecurity, not a lack of care in any kind of a way. I'm going to go see Nunit into the meanwhile. Nunit, just let us know if you are here, sweetie. Stephanie, let me know if there's anything else that I have not answered. Nunit, Storytime Kitchen is up next. All right. Always wondered the true reasoning behind. It's a very good question. I know. No, Farah, it's not. You're up right after noon, sweetie. So you're gonna be on up in just a moment, sweetie pie. So Nunit. Here we go. He told you he was happier single, but not sure if that was the whole truth or the truth at all. No. People say a lot of things, my beautiful Stephanie, just to really make themselves feel better and to create less problems as possible. So it limits the conversations and the struggles and the boundaries and the opening of how we feel and what we truly want. Yeah. The list is going short? Yeah, it is. Well, we're moving on forward. We're getting things done, Elaine. We're getting things done. So Nuna, we want to go see Dan's thoughts and feelings about you. Are you annoying him? Well, let's go see. All right, we will leave. We're gonna leave Nuna a timestamp, and then we're gonna be with Farah. So Nunit, Farah, and Storytime Kitchen, followed out by Julie and Elaine. And I will go and update whatever we need to have updated right after. All right. Do you annoy him? Is that your main question? It's just because of you I'm saying it, Nunit. Wait, did I leave a timestamp? I don't know. Thank you. Oh, Elaine, you're last for the moment. I'm sorry. You're the cherry on top of it, sweetie. Did I put a timestamp? I have no idea. I guess I didn't. I'm so sorry. Okay, hold on. Oh, Nunit, you're here. Okay, you don't need one. Okay, so you want to know if you're basically annoying him, right? Yeah. Oh, I did. Thank you, Elaine, because I couldn't see it. Oh my gosh. You're not annoying him, but you're wanting things that he's not able to give you. So if you continue to kind of want or ask or kind of continue to the way that you're doing, then at some point you will annoy him. But are you annoying him at this precise time? Not yet. I'm going to say you're not annoying him at this moment, but you could into the future if things don't change. I just kind of feel like he moves really slowly and he can kind of get a little bit quiet every once in a while when he's thinking about things or unsure about what he actually does want. So I'm going to say for the moment, don't necessarily overthink the silence. It's not a question of you're annoying or you're irritating him. It's really more of, I'm going to say simple. That is simple. That is not a word. A simple and not a simple. A way of navigating the connection, but at his own pace. We all have our own paces, right? Some people are like Ferrari style. Let's just go all the way to, and other people are like, I'm just going to take my bicycle to the end of that lane. I'm going to take my own sweet time. And it's okay. It's really a question of gauging what's good for both and finding the best timing for both of you guys. Do you need to put, an electric motor onto that bicycle so you can meet the Ferrari halfway? That's pretty much what it is. What I'm saying is, you don't necessarily have to change, really. Like, you're not annoying him. I just feel like you're not at the right place or at the same place than he is. You're probably wanting a little bit more than what he is willing or wanting or able to give at this moment. But it will come. Just give it a little bit of time, sweetie pie. But you're definitely not annoying him. Anyways, not at this moment. It's a no. The current thoughts and feelings for you. Let's go and see. current thoughts. We still have the want of movement, okay? So he thinks about you. There's a mix of curiosity. There's a mix of wonder, of thought. What exactly do you want? You might say some things that you want, but do you clearly 100% say what you want? There's curiosity. There is warmth. He sees you as being very genuine, as being very easy to talk to. Sometimes I feel like he gets a little bit of overwhelmed. That is not a word. Sometimes he gets overwhelmed, but it's not anything that you did. It's not anything that you said. It's really just the kind of way that he actually moves on forward to kind of process things. He's got like a slower processing system than you do. All right. So does he actually care? Does he actually want something? And does he look towards something with you? Yes. Is he a little bit going towards what you're actually gauging and what you're a little bit giving as information? Absolutely. But is he actually ready to give all that to you? Not quite at this moment. I still feel like he has to work onto it. I still feel like he needs to figure out his path. It's like he's interested, he wants it, but his path is not clear. That's where the main issues are coming from. And that's why you kind of feel like sometimes you're a little bit annoying him at the same time. Because for him, his path is not clear. It's like half foggy is what it is. The coffee ice cream. What have you been eating? Coffee ice cream? You didn't sleep because of coffee ice cream? What kind of coffee ice cream? Did you make your own coffee ice cream and you put like super double, triple, quadruple shots of espresso into it? What did you do? Oh my God. Yeah, and you try to pull back, right? You just have to be careful, Noonan. I'm not even going to say to pull back. I don't want you to pull back. He has interest into you. You guys just need to talk about it. Honestly, if people just did that, what do you want? What do you want? Tell me. No pressure, no judgment. I'll tell you if I can give it to you. If I can, perfect. If I can't, we'll find a compromise somewhere. What do you want? That's what we need to do. Anywho, I don't need you to pull back. I just really need you to discuss with him into a very non-judgmental, open, communicative kind of way. What would he want? What would he prefer? How does he see things moving on forward? No judgment, no movement, no nothing. What do you see? What would you like? Or do you see anything? Or would you like anything? Or how do you see this moving on forward? If you do see it moving on forward, put all the opportunities out there. Let him choose whichever one he chooses and just kind of go with the flow with it. Tell them you love them then? No, don't tell them you love them. No. I'm anti-telling somebody you love them until you're absolutely sure they love you too. And you're absolutely sure this is going somewhere very strong and very solid. The ball isn't his court, right? So now you have to ignore him for maybe 8 hours once he responds. Oh my God, you're into the chess game of love. I hate the chess game of love, right? I know, it sucks. You send a message and you kind of wait. And sometimes you wait because you don't want to respond back right away because you're like, oh no, I want to respond, but I don't really want to respond. So I'm going to wait a little bit longer. So it's a waiting game. Everybody's playing games. Everybody is playing games with everybody. That's our main problem. Honestly, that's where it is. So you sent him options. I know. No, but what kind of options? Did you say if you want to be with me, do you want this, or this? Now that is my way of doing things. It is what I would do. But it's way too blunt. You can't be too blunt. No. I think being blunt is good in life because you say what you want and you say what you need and deal with it, take it or leave it. But apparently it's not good in life. You have to open up. You have to not be too blunt. And you have to let them figure out their options. And you can say if you like them or not. Oh, I know. You rather date a woman instead of... can. Women can be complicated too, Elaine. You were straightforward. You said you need this for your business, this and that. All right. Well, okay. Hey, why not, my love? I'm going to say at this moment, he doesn't really know what to do, doesn't really know how to answer you. So he's kind of keeping things a little bit up into the air. You're probably going to be hearing from him within the following 3 to 4 days. However, I do have to say, I don't necessarily feel like he's super excited about the way that you expose things to him. I kind of feel like he feels like he's a little bit stuck a little bit into a corner. He doesn't really have all that much of a choice, and he much prefers more to have a choice. So yeah. I'm going to say it's a waiting game, sweetie. I know. Lisa, please. You know, I know. Us women, we can be complicated. Ask the man, they'll say we're freaking complicated. Well, he asked you, but he didn't really necessarily want a very blunt answer on back. He kind of wanted options. He asked you because he liked you. He asked you because he wanted to do things. He wanted to help you, but not necessarily because he wanted to give you absolutely everything that you wanted or that you needed. He kind of was wishing that you would say you didn't want all that or you didn't need all of that. Yeah, it was like a manipulation kind of tactic, a little bit. There was a foundation of truth, of desire, and a desire to help and want and everything. But there was also like a manipulation kind of thing going through. I know. Hi, Joy. Thank you, sweetie pie. How are you doing, my love? We will be with you in about, I'm going to say about 15, 20 minutes, sweetie, but we will leave you a timestamp. Farrah, you're next, sweetie. You're supposed to go to this party on Saturday night. Just kind of curious how it's going to go. Well, I'm going to say it's going to go the way that you would like it to go, but I'll go check it out. I just say that because the energy that we put into something is the energy that we receive into the return. Oh, it is true, Lane. It is what it is. But yeah. Thank you, Joy. And thank you, Lilith. Yeah. I will leave you a timestamp, Joy, sweetie. All right. Yeah. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith, sweetie. So we are going to go and see Farrah at this moment, and I'm just give me 1 second. Farrah is into PayPal, so I'm just going to log myself back in. At the same time, I'm going to give it a little bit of a refresh upon the readings, and I'm going to give a finality to the readings. So just 1 second. Let's go like this. Let's go over here. All right. So, Amy's good. That is good. Okay, so the list is so far so good. So we are currently with Farrah at this moment. I do have our questions. We're going to go to Storytime Kitchen after. Then we're going to go and see Julie. We're going to go and see Elaine and Joy. I'm going to say around 10:30, so in about 20 minutes we'll close up the donations for tonight. Okay. So here we go. Farrah. And I'm going to leave a timestamp. All right. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's do that. Farrah. Yes, you're after Elaine, my beautiful Julie. I do see you, sweetie. I'm going to send you a message on Messenger when it's your turn, my love. I do have Storytime Kitchen who's going... No, you're not after Elaine. You're before Elaine, Julie. I have Storytime Kitchen before you. You're going to be up in about 10 minutes, my love. Yeah, so about 10 minutes. Elaine was almost our cherry. You lost the cherry. Okay, hold on. So Farrah. Yeah, Julie's before you, sweetie. I'm sorry, but it was always into the plans. But Good for you. You're not the cherry. You didn't want to be the cherry, sweetie. So we're going to be at 20. Why? That doesn't make any sense. Why does it say 20 something? I don't know. I'm going to put it 30, 37. I'm going to put 38 minutes. The new timing on the live streaming is really weird. Really, really weird. It like makes no sense. Any hoot. I'm going to put it at 38 minutes, but it seems like it makes no sense. Thank you, Nunit. I'll be back with you shortly, sweetie. I know, seriously, Elaine, it doesn't have the right time. Like, it tells me that we've been live for 27 minutes, which is not true. But then when I actually click onto the timing and where we're at, it says 37 minutes. And I know that we've been here more than 37 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. They switch stuff up, everything onto the live, and it's weird. Nothing fits anymore. I'm trying to give the right timestamps, but it makes no sense. Yeah. So here we go. Hopefully the timestamp is okay. Farrah, my love. You are wondering. So F's intentions for you. It's somebody new that you've been talking to. Well, let's go see that. Let's go and see. So Storytime Kitchen, you're next, sweetie. Storytime Kitchen, please do just let us know if you are here. And then, Julie, I'm going to go and send you a message. Or let me know, Julie, if you're going to be sticking around. As you wish. I'll still go and send you a message. Yeah. Makes more sense. All right. Okay. The energy feels like it's genuine, like it really does. It feels like it's going towards something that can be potent, that can go towards an actual, I'm going to say, offer and commitment. I feel like the interests and the intentions feel like they're honest, but I feel like we're exploring. I feel like not everything is clear. We're exploring things. We want to see where things are going to go, but we don't want to rush. So there's attraction, but there's also a fair amount of respect. I feel as though he's showing interest, but he's also taking his time to kind of build that trust. So I feel like this has the potential to grow into something that can naturally be something that can unfold slowly, but into a good way. So I'm going to say he is going to be hiding a lot of his emotions, a lot of his thoughts. You're probably already noticing he's not really saying all that much, keeping everything within. You're probably also going to see that he is very, very slow, not too much coming on out, kind of trickling information all together. Why? Because at this moment, I feel like he's trying to assess things. So yes, he has interest. Yes, he would like things to move on forward. But is he ever going to say any of that to you? No, you're going to stay left out into the dark until he's actually ready to propose to you. So when he is absolutely ready to propose to you, then you will know about it. And by proposal, I don't mean about a marriage. I mean a commitment, moving on forward, something a little bit more serious, all that stuff. When he is ready for that, he will let you know. But until then, it's like things are moving very slowly. Nothing is really all that clear. We're a little bit kind of walking and stepping on different kind of stones, but not really knowing if they're all that stable. So a lot of unknown, a lot of not saying, but there is interest, there is desire, but we don't really want to play the game. We really just want to take things one step at a time. Whatever happens just kind of happens. I feel like his intentions are truly very honest, but really I'm going to say he's like a Jacques Cartier. He is going on forward and he is exploring. He's like a grand explorer, Let me see who you are. Let me see what you like. Let me see what you want. Let's see how things can go together. Let's examine, let's explore, and let's see where things are going to go. And that's why he's kind of slow at everything altogether. But are the intentions good and pure? Absolutely. Can this move towards something that is nice and strong and secure? Like, can it lead to a relationship? Absolutely. It definitely can. I will say yes. So, my beautiful, I'm sending you much love, sweetie. Where's my story time kitchen? I don't know, Elaine. It's they've switched something for. It's been like this for like 3-4 days, and it's been like that for 3-4 days. It makes no sense. It's really annoying. It's difficult to know the timestamps because nothing fits. I'm sending you much love, sweetie, and he will meet you soon. You've got this, my love. Story time kitchen. What's happening with you, sweetie? I'm just gonna let Julie know that she is up next. So, story time kitchen. What you're wondering? Oops. Wait. What is? Okay, so. Hi, Big Cleo. Nice to see you, sweetie. No, the internet, no, it is not good. It's got good things, actually, Elaine, but it's got bad things, too. It's got good and it's got bad. They made some things better and made things worse. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Is it frozen? No, it's not frozen. I don't know. Thank you, beautiful Big Cleo. How are you doing, sweetie? Big Cleo, you're gonna be up in about 30 minutes, my love. I do have a few readings before you, but we'll definitely give you a timestamp, sweetie pie. For the moment, we are with Storytime Kitchen. I'm trying to heart that. Okay. So will you be hearing from C, and what about B? And then what is C telling himself about you guys at this moment? Let's go see. What is that, Nuna? You waste a lot of money on Uber Eats? Why? What happens? I've never ordered Uber Eats or whatever. I don't order food from places. I don't. I always have into my mind that if I order food from anywhere, it's going to arrive cold, and I don't want to eat cold. Non, je t'aime, j'ai pas le temps, bébé, là. Et bébé d'amour. Oh, petit peu point.
Je vais aussi montrer.
So, yeah, I'm not much of orderer kind of a person. It's pretty well, je pense. Oh, there you go. Oh, there we've got the twins. Okay, they don't look like each other. Oh my gosh. Tu me laisses Maxou? Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. Close my door. All right, here we go. À tantôt. Yeah, I've got you twice over here. So are you going to be hearing from C, and what about B? You put more details into the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna go and read. Hold on. What is what in French? What's that mean? What does what mean in French? I don't know what you said. I don't know what I said. I don't know what you're asking about in French. If you want to say it to me again, I'll answer you. I don't know what I said, Elaine. Okay, so Okay. Bedraggled. There are two, what, kitty cats? Yeah, there's two kitty cats. And they're two completely different. One looks like he's really, really quite big, which is Maxwell, but honestly, he's like a big 3.5 pounds. He's really not big. He's just a big fur ball. And he's like 4 months old. And then we have little Pixel, who, she's kind of funny looking, but she's so cute. And her hair is very short, but very soft and very sweet. And she's like 2 months old. Yeah, there's two of them. And there are two rescue kitties. Two of them, yeah. So there you go. I got two of them. Okay. A quick look at why B went from hot to cold would be nice. It's not vital. Okay. Let's go and see. Oh, sweet Lord. Knight of Cups passing on through with our Justice. Feeling like it's not the right moment. Honestly, it's just not the right moment. We're not ready for this. This is not necessarily what we're looking for. So, yeah, getting our Knight of Cups, getting our Justice, but also getting our strength. Hey, Maxu, you coming to see me, sweetie? Oh, booty, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Come here, baby. Oh, mwah. So, I'm basically going to say to you over here, I feel like we're a little bit into a place where, tiens, je te tasse ça, ok? Je te l'enlève. Hold on. Puis tu vas pouvoir aller là-bas. Tu veux aller là-bas? Vas-y, bébé. Vas-y. Va-tu. Va-tu correct. Doudou, vas-y. So there you go. Yeah, I'm definitely going to say over here, I feel like we're a little bit into a place where we feel like, honestly, we're just not ready for this. We're not ready to give you the love. We're not ready to give you the type of connection that you need. We're not ready to give you the fulfillment that you need neither. So I feel like that's basically where the problem is coming from, sweetie. Yeah, and that's why we kind of went from hot to cold. We went from a place where we thought that we could give you something, but we couldn't necessarily. Yeah. And that's what happens, sweet love. A lack of seeing the possibilities and just kind of putting things a little bit. We don't want to end things. We're just kind of putting things on pause. So we're not saying goodbye. No, we don't want this. We're just saying we need to figure out stuff. We need a little bit more time. And we kind of need things to slow down a little bit because we're not quite ready for it. That's basically what I'm seeing. Yeah, they're all reversed. But reverse is not always a bad thing, Elaine. I know. Oh, honestly, Elaine, yeah. Some people do not read reversals, but reversals can actually be really, really good. It depends what the situation is. Instead of an ending, it can be a rebirth. Instead of a lack of strength, it can be more strength. Instead of, it could be a zillion different things, but a reversal is not always a bad situation. Absolutely not. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, mon bébé? Qu'est-ce que tu fais, chouchou? Qu'est-ce que tu fais, mon bébé d'amour? Qu'est-ce que tu fais, chouchounet? All right, so, okay, enough of him. All right. So will you be hearing from C, and what about B? Okay, so you will be hearing from C, but C's a little bit onto the edge. All right, a little bit onto the side. B's got issues. B wants to be friends, sweetie. B wants to be friends. Okay. we're looking towards like friends with benefits kind of a thing. We could be here into the friendship zone. We can share, we can be sweet, we can be fun, we can be all that stuff, but don't ask for too much, because if you ask for too much, there's going to be somewhat of an ending. So I'm going to say with B, friends with benefits, let's have fun is pretty much what I'm seeing. With C, the problem with C is afraid of moving on forward into the future. That's a problem with C. It's not that C's not interested. C's afraid. Hi, Gazelle. How are you doing, sweetie? And what is C telling himself about you guys at this moment? There's a lot of unavailable people out there, sweetie. Oh my God. And there's a lot of people who say they're unavailable, but they're not really unavailable. They're just making themselves unavailable. I'm probably one of them. If I look at my love life, when I tell my mom, I'm like, I think I'm toxic. I know I don't say I think I'm toxic. I tell my mom I'm toxic. It's not that I think. I know I am. Completely different situation. And I'm not going to get into it at this moment. So here we go. At least if you recognize it, it's already a beginning, right? There you go. So, here we go. No, you don't want no crap. B just wants socks. B wants socks, no complications. Let's not mix things up together. All right? Yeah. No, B's not afraid. B just doesn't want no complications. C's afraid of commitment. That's a different thing. B just wants socks. C is afraid of commitment. That's what we've got. So what story is C telling himself about you guys at this moment is that, quite honestly, he feels like you want something. He feels like you want love. He feels like you want him to offer, love and commitment and the relationship. But the problem is he's not ready to do so. And he doesn't want to create any problems. He's not at that place. So he's afraid of commitment. He's afraid of what will happen if things don't work well. He's afraid of how much work he has to put into a relationship. He's afraid of everything that kind of goes along with it. That's what he's afraid of. And he has known you for 2 years. He knows all these things. It doesn't matter if he's known you for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. It doesn't matter. People see what they want to see, my love. If he only wants to see that you guys can do this and you guys can do that and you can continue this way, then it's okay. You bring emotional support. You bring maybe excitement. You bring maybe the possibility of. You bring something into the imagination that is so powerful that maybe he cannot find with anybody else. But is he willing to put the effort to go and make that grow? No, he's not. Yeah, I'm going to say so. Men don't do that. Men don't do what? What don't men do? What don't men do, Elaine? Tell me, what don't men do? I don't know. Men don't do a lot of things. But at the same time, men do a lot of things. Oh, men don't do that. They don't confess to you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. You got to be careful with confessions. Sometimes confessions are lies. I half believe confessions. It depends who it's coming from. Sometimes we say things, oh, I feel this way and this and that, but it's a complete lie. Oh my God. Oh my God. I know it's not even a question he hasn't met you. He has known you for that amount of time. He knows you in different ways. It's not even a question of meeting you in person. It's a question of knowing you. It's a question of pinning you. It's a question of knowing a little bit what you want, how you want to move on forward, what you desire, what you like, and everything as such, and kind of navigating through that craziness, if you will. Let me go and see, my love. Let me go and see. And just hold on a second. I'm just going to go and tell Julie that she's going to be on up next. Just one second. Hey, que tu fais, mon bébé? Oh, Maxou. All right. My kitty cat is so white. I lose him onto my bed. My bed is white. The other day, I didn't even realize he was there for a whole hour. Had no idea he was there. Julie, hold on. Okay. So, you would let all men go? Oh, I wouldn't. I like men too much. Oh, on focus? No. Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah, every once in a while the thought kind of crosses my mind, but for the splittest of a half of a second, and then I fall right back into the problem of men. When is he going to end the silence, and how does he have anything substantial in terms of feelings for you? He does care for you, sweetie. Is he the person for you, though? No, my love. And I don't want to say because he's not the person for you to walk on forward and don't do anything. No. Every connection, every relationship, everybody that we meet, everybody that we have some type of connection with, they are there for a reason. We kind of have to move on through it. We have to understand through it and everything the such. But I do not want you to hold on to this person thinking that this person could be the person for you. This is not the person for you. It is somebody who is onto the way. It's somebody who is onto the passage. They're there for a lesson. They're there for something of the such. That's it. That's all, my sweet love. They could be there for fun. They could be there for a lesson. They could be there. And it's not even a lesson for you. Sometimes it's a lesson for them. Yeah. That's true. I kid you not, Elaine. Seriously. I often think to myself, poop on them. My God. But a second later, oh, I want them again. Thank you, Julie, sweetie. I know Messenger was buffering like heck. I don't know what was going on with it. When is he going to end the silence and how? So, Julie, you are next, and then my beautiful Elaine. Thank you, my beautiful gazelle. Thank you, love. You do that too. See? There you go. No. Thank you, my beautiful love. Is he going to end his silence, and when or how? Not right away. Look, my Page of Swords is in reverse. He's not doing crappity-do crap. He's not doing nothing. Nine of Wands. He's keeping his barriers. He's not doing anything. Justice. He kind of feels like you need to do something. No, I say flush this person, sweetie. Honestly. Okay, look. I never say do something or don't. And I'm still going to say do whatever you feel like is best for you. This is not about me. It's about you. But honestly, this person is not going to change anything upon the situation that you're into. No, they're waiting for you to make a movement. So don't wait for them to do something. They're not going to. So I'm going to leave it up to you to decide what you're going to do with that. Yeah. I know, right, Elaine? Elaine, let me know if ever you do come on down over here for, for a weekend or something. We'll go grab a cup of coffee or a drink, or I don't drink tea, so I'll say coffee or a drink or something. Yeah, we'll go meet up, not in Quebec. We'll go meet up in Montreal because it's so much fun over there. I have been thinking for a little while to actually move up there. Okay, I know. For those of you who really know, Alex is in Montreal and Jeff is in Montreal. Okay, main reason being Alex, but hey, both of them are there. But my God, that city is so much more alive than mine. And I like things that are alive. I do. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. My kids don't want me to, though. They don't. Any hoot, to be seen into the future. Yeah. What is that? You're not going to do anything with that. Well, no, he's not going to move. No, he's not going to move. I don't see him moving. Well, I'm not going to say ever because things can change, energies can change. But for the moment, he's not moving. No, nothing is happening, sweetie. For the moment, no. Julie and Elaine. Oh, I thought Elaine was next. No, it's Julie. Julie and then Elaine. Elaine, you're coming on up, sweetie pie. God, you had time to eat a whole grocery store, didn't you? Which I'm sure you didn't. I'm just saying. It was a lot of time. Okay. Here we go. And I see that you added another one on through also. So hold on. So Elaine, Joy, Nunit, and Big Clue are going to be up next. All right, I'm just going to gather all your questions. And I'm going to gather up your other question also. Put everything at the right spot. And here we go. All right. So here we go, my beautiful Julie. I have all your questions in one spot. Let's move on forward with it. I'm going to say yes, my beautiful Storytime Kitchen. If you do not, I feel like he's not going to do it. No, there's nobody else. I don't see anybody else, sweetie. I don't see anybody else into the picture. I just feel like he's not ready for anything. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Julie. Are you going for some little cutesy nails? Are you going for like Christmas trees? He's not going to make a move, sweetie, simply because he's not ready to do so. He's not ready for it, my beautiful Storytime Kitchen. He's just not ready for it. He's telling himself that you're wanting something more than what he can offer, and he's not ready to offer that. So he prefers to not do anything than to move on forward with something that he can't offer. Yeah, no, that's it. The main story behind all of this is that he thinks you want a commitment, you want something serious, and you want to move on forward with it. And he cannot offer that to you. He doesn't know how to offer it. He's not ready for it, and he doesn't know what to do with it. So, hi, my beautiful Carrie. Welcome on back, my love. So that's where the main problem is coming from, Storytime Kitchen. He is simply not ready to give you what it is that you want and what you need and what you require. So that's why he's staying onto the side, sweetie. Julie. Here we go. Regarding the happy bubble. Yeah. Does it make him think about how he can find his own happy bubble within himself? No. Your bubble and his bubble are two separate bubbles. They don't, no, you're not like conjoined twins. They're not, what's the word I'm looking for? Homogeneous? Can you say that in English? Homogene? They don't mix well. Like, that's it. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't mix well together. So yeah, I feel like we're a little into a place where those are different bubbles altogether. They have different energies. So basically, this is what I'm going to say. It definitely made him reflect. Like, he sees your happy bubble as something that is calm, something that is safe, something that is very honest. Not heavy, not demanding. It actually encourages him to think about finding that same inner peace within himself. Yes, it does. And yes, part of him imagines what it would feel like to share that bubble with you because he feels accepted and because he feels understood by you, but in a way that doesn't pressure him. So your words, they brought him comfort. They didn't necessarily bring him stress, is what I'm trying to say. Now, is hubby into a love bubble with you now, or did your love bubble get stronger after chatting last night? I feel like your love bubble got stronger, but I feel like it's different. I don't just feel like it's a love bubble. There's more components to your love bubble. It's a little bit like a nuclear kind of love bubble, or like a cell would be. There's all different kind of ramifications that are going around it. That's what I can see from it's the image, anyways, that I'm getting from it is that. So I feel like your love bubble did get somewhat stronger. Last night's conversation definitely did calm him down. It did soften him, but it also created deeper emotional closeness. He feels more connected. He feels more seen. He feels more aligned with you. So he's into that love bubble energy with you, especially because the conversation showed him that the bond between you two is genuine and it's not based on any type of expectations. My kids are crazy. They went out at minus 17 degrees and they're going sledding in front of my house. Seriously. It's friggin' cold outside. Okay. When I was their age, I did the same thing, so. But still. Is hubby now understanding that you don't want to demand anything from him? Well, it's not a question of you demanding, actually. That you just want him to be happy. He understands this more clearly at this moment. He does. He feels a purity and he feels a sincerity into your intention. Dans un sac en bonnet, je sais pas. It made him relax emotionally, if you will, like he can breathe around you. And he sees that your love is, yes, supportive, not controlling in any kind of a way. And this makes him feel safer with you, which is the emotional connection that has actually deepened into that kind of way. Oh, that is so cold. Oh my God, Carrie, that is so, so cold. Ah! Storytime Kitchen. He is hoping that you are going to make some movements towards him because I don't see him making movements towards you, sweetie, at this moment. Yeah. No, I know he hasn't responded to you, and he's probably not going to respond for the following 2 to 3 days, my love. Yeah. Oh, I know. Me too, Elaine. I'm like at minus 17 at this moment. No, it's minus 16. Tomorrow, minus 17. It's really cold. Elaine, let me go see over here. Julie, let me know if there's anything I did not answer, I didn't answer correctly, anything that you're wondering about in any kind of shape, form, or way, my love. Hold on, guys. I don't know if that's my kid or the cat. Hold on.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais là? C'est-tu Pixie? Oh, Pixie, baby! C'est Pixie!
dérange pas, Maxou. Okay, there you go. I'm sorry. That was not my kid. That was the kitty cat. Hold on. No, no. Oh, non, bébé. Non. Coucher. Dodo. Non, tu déranges pas Maxou. Tu déranges pas Maxou. Ah, reste là. All right. Maxwell was so comfortable, and then Pixel came upon and bothered him. Okay, we're good now. Here we go. Pixel was not happy to be alone. All right. So does he know? So does he know it that you just want him to be happy and you're happy to have him into your life? No. He believes that you want... I say no, my beautiful Julie. Yes, into a certain way, but no into another way. It's like if for him it's not enough. For you, it's okay. For you, it's all right. That's what you want. That's what you desire, and it's okay. But he desires and he wants more. He wants to be able to give you more, to offer you more than just, you're happy and you give him what you can and he's into your life and that's all good. He wants to be able to give you as much as you're giving to him. And at this moment, he feels like he's not giving you as much as you can to him. He feels like he cannot give you the stability and the grounding and everything that goes along. And it kind of seems like you can do so. So he's got a little bit of a perception or a vision that you can do so much more for him than he can do for you. And that's where the issues are coming from. So into his mind, even though he can believe that all you really want is for him to be into your life and for him to be happy and that's it. But at the very same time, it's not enough for him. He wants to be able to do more. And that's where the issues come from. So it's not a question that you want that much from him. It's that he wants to give you as much as you give to him. Yeah. Exactly, Julie. Mm-hmm. It is my pleasure, sweetie. And if you don't want to do any workings or you don't feel like it, then don't do it, sweetie. Don't do it. Just go, relax, and go to bed, sweetie. Elaine, let me go and find your questions. Here we go. Alrighty. So here we go for our beautiful Elaine. And then we're going to go and see Joy, Nunit, and Big Cleo. Alrighty. So, my love, Elaine, what have you been up to? Hold on. Last Thursday, yes. Okay. Let's go see. So as for your question number 1 about the job interview, my love. Joy, you're next, and I know that you do need a timestamp. Noonet, let us know if you're here. Big Cleo needs a timestamp also. So really I just need to know if Noonet is with us and Joy. Okay. The quick application and the interview. I feel like the fast pace indicates that the manager is seriously interested. I feel like they already had your resume kind of reviewed and pre-screened. I feel like the in-person meeting was a little bit more to confirm, if you will, and to kind of finalize details. So I feel like that went pretty well. I feel like it was a good opportunity that was there. However, I'm gonna have to say it could take a week or so before you could receive actually any type of news from them for the position altogether. As for the actual symbolism of the 5-cent coin, I feel like that's about small beginnings that can grow. All right, the 5 cents, that's what it means. It's really small things that can grow. So it's a seed of opportunity or good luck in a practical kind of a sense. And it kind of aligns with a job being a starting role, right? So junior graphic designer, customer service, everything of the such. That being said, given the holiday season altogether, I do feel as though they are truly interested, but I'm going to remain a little bit into my same position where I feel like you're going to end up being disappointed. So yes, I did want somebody fairly quickly, but I kind of feel like they did the same thing with a couple of other people altogether. So they didn't just do it with you, they did it with a couple of the people that they were highly interested in too. I'm going to say if you do not necessarily receive message within the following week, then I'm going to say probably no. I don't necessarily see anything coming from this position altogether. So I'm going to say this one is a little bit of a learning experience. It's a little bit crazy because of the way that they did things, the way they moved on forward. It's almost like if they were kind of promising different kind of things because they made you do so many things, it put a lot of stuff into your head. But I feel like that's a little bit the way that they kind of move on forward. So, yeah. So I'm going to say from this, I do not necessarily feel like anything is going to be coming on forward. Again, has absolutely nothing to do with you or your qualities or anything of the such. It's really a question of them, who they are, what they can do, and everything of the such. Now, so I'm going to say for that, still continue looking. Never ever stop. Never stop until you have found exactly what you wanted and you've got that dream job. All right. As for Y's job situation altogether, there's a lot of uncertainty that is there. Likened to many type of design agencies due to the shifts into the economy altogether. I feel like she's focused. I feel like she's maintaining a certain stability, which is good. And I feel like she's adjusting to the current market challenge. It doesn't feel like it's anything that's urgent or concerning, but I do feel as though she's being a little bit cautious within her job altogether. As for a general energy for the rest of December. I'm going to say basically calm, but I feel like it's going to be productive for you. I feel like you're wrapping up different projects, thinking about different projects. I feel like you're connecting with different type of people. I feel like you're laying groundwork for the new year. I feel like this is a really, really good time for you actually for reflection planning. I do not necessarily see it as a moment of receiving though. So you're planning, you're looking, you're moving forward. You're really just putting your men, your horsemen at the right places into a chess game and everything of this such. You're planning, you're working, you're evolving, you're getting ready for the new year and the beautiful things that are going to be coming towards you. But I don't necessarily see any big movement coming on forward at this moment. and a general energy for 2026. Looking for that love, looking for that attention, but work-wise, looking to find what is good for you. You're always a little bit into that place where you're always a little bit into the mist of what should I do? How should I move on forward? Always feeling a little bit, though, onto the side into a certain way. I feel like general 2026 is going to be a year where there's going to be a lot of growth, but you're going to have to put a lot of effort into it. All right. By effort, I mean you're going to have to believe into yourself. And the power of believing into yourself is one of the greatest qualities you could ever have. If you ultimately believe into yourself and you have the skills to go along with it, or you go and get the skills that you are missing, then you are unmatchable. You're unbeatable. Anybody will want you. Anybody will want you. Anybody will give you something, will offer something to you. But you need to believe into yourself. So your main, I'm going to say, I want to say defeat. The main thing you have to work upon, your main challenge, is believing into yourself. That is going to open up a lot of doors, because often you end up meeting different people for different jobs, and the problem is not the quality of your work. It's not your studies. It's not the fact that you're more a little bit of a newbie. Absolutely not. It's how much you believe into yourself. It's that self-confidence that you radiate when you go. Work onto that self-confidence, radiate your soul, radiate your knowledge, radiate your passion, and you will get every single interview that you go to. So 2026 is going to be a year of growth, of expansion, career, but also personal wise. Challenges are going to be there. There's no doubt about it. New opportunities. These opportunities are going to help you to strengthen your resilience, but also give some clarity. Relationships, work, finances, all those things are going to improve. It's going to help you to focus onto a consistency also. Creative, professional opportunities are going to appear. So I'm going to say changing circumstances altogether. This is going to be a year for you to invest, a year of self-improvement, a year for long-term goals. All right. So sweetie, that's what I'm seeing for you in 2026, my love. You know what you need to do. Believe in yourself. Go and get that gold. Mm-hmm. All right. Elaine, send out your other question. I'm going to go and answer a beautiful story time into the meanwhile. Okay, I'll come back with your last question. Then I'm going to go and see Joy. Why Storytime Kitchen? Why are we into that kind of a way, right? Sweetie, it's just that we're not ready. I don't want you, and I know that it's natural for you to feel bad within this, my beautiful Storytime Kitchen. I know that you can appropriate to yourself and think that you're doing something wrong, that you're wrong, that there's something wrong with you. It has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. What you need to know often within relationships, it's not a question of you. There's not something wrong with you. There's not even something wrong with the other person necessarily. It's not the right fit at the right moment for the right people. We have different lessons. We're in different places into our learning strategies. And Sometimes what we think that we can offer, we cannot offer. And sometimes, even though we truly want something, we're not able to move on forward to actually give it because we don't have the strength, we don't have the courage, we don't have those lessons that we've learned, we don't have all those things all together. So, allons mon amour. Est-ce que vous avez rangé toutes vos choses, chouchounet?
Oui.
Okay. So, I feel as though there's a lot of things. Tu peux prendre Maxou si tu veux. Hein?
Non, je dirais.
Ok, bébé. Ok, chouchou. Ferme la porte, s'il te plaît. Merci. So, I feel as though this is not a question, my beautiful storytime kitchen, of it's not about you. It's about them. You're not at fault. You're not at wrong. You haven't done anything wrong. It's not something you haven't done neither. It's not you. It's them. They feel like you want something that is more. They feel like they can't give it to you. So it doesn't really matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you have all the superpowers into the world. They're still not going to be able to give it to you because it's not you, the problem. It's them. They need to grow. They need to understand. They need to be at the same level as you are. And until they're at that level, there is nothing that you can do, nothing that you can say that will make them come on forward into a quicker or better kind of a way. And you do not want to have somebody who is going to move on forward to come towards you, but only be there for a week or two and then kind of disappear because they figured out that, I can't really do this. This is not really good for me. And that's a little bit what you're facing at this moment. So it's just the timing is not aligning with what you want, what you need, and what they need, and what they're willing to give. It's not about you. It's about them. But you can't change them. They have to change themselves, but they don't want to change. They want to stay where they're at. So until they change, until they modify, there's nothing that you can do, my love. Allô? Qu'est-ce que tu fais, bébé? Ben là, on va fermer la télé là-bas si tu restes pas là-bas. Ah ben merci, ma belle. Est-ce que vos affaires sont mouillées, chouchoune?
Non.
OK. I know, but that's the problem, my beautiful Storytime Kitchen. The problem is the one that you want is the one that you can't have. You're going to have 10, 5, 15, 20, 30 men falling all over you. The one that you want is the one that is inaccessible. And so you attract a lot of people, but you're focusing on that one. And I'm not going to tell you today that this one's going to be open for you because I don't feel like they will. I would have much preferred you, my love, but it is entirely up to you. It's not up to me to decide that. I would have much preferred you to go and navigate those other ones, the ones who are available, the ones who want to be with you, the ones who want to be with you, who fall to your feet, who want to give you the world. Go and see what they've got to give. And try to figure out what exactly this person, what is it exactly that attracts you the most to this person? Why are you hanging on to them that much? That the other ones that are around you cannot give to you? Is it because they're inaccessible? What do they give to you? What do they procure to you that the other men can't? Because waiting after this person is going to keep you in sadness, is going to keep you waiting. It's not going to give you what you want ultimately. I can tell you at 99.99% this is not the person for you. I'm really close to the 100. I'm just not going to say it because I'm going to leave a room for possibility. This person is not good for you. I don't feel that they ever will. I don't feel that they're going to come around. They could. Energies change. People change. Things we do change everything. but I would never ever say to you, wait for this person because they're going to come around, because you're going to be upset at me. I would much prefer to say, keep your options open, navigate, let the other person know what you want, what you expect, and what you desire, and to contact you if they're ready for that. But into the meanwhile, you have to open up, because otherwise you're closing off the possibilities to all those other people that are around you who could actually give you exactly what you're looking for. Exactly. For the moment, no, my love. For the moment, no. I don't want to say yes. For the moment, I don't see it at all, my love. And I want you to be with somebody who is acceptable. I want you to be with somebody who is accessible, who is acceptable, who is going to love you the way that you need to be loved. This person can't give it to you at this moment. So you can hold on if you want to, and it's okay. It's okay. I understand if you do. There's love, there's passion, there's all different kind of thoughts, all different kind of feelings. I get it. But it's just not the right person for you, sweetie. I know. We are going to go and see Joy into the meanwhile. So, Gazelle, I do not, wait, Gazelle, I'm going to put you over here. Elaine, I'm going to go and answer your other question to my email. So just one second. I'm going to go see Joy, Nunit, Big Cleo, and Gazelle. You can write me an email, my beautiful Storytime Kitchen sweetie, and I will definitely reply on back towards you, sweetie pie, but I just don't feel like this is the right person for you. Ist Telefon da? Est-ce que vous avez tout ramassé vos choses, fermé la porte de garage? Ouais? Ils sont cute. Nous, ils font des doudous encore. All right, so you say you asked Elaine, you asked about that. Okay, I'm going to say using the AI and the counselor kind of feedback is actually going to help you. It's probably going to help strengthen, if you will, your application. It's going to help kind of have like a higher quality, a more well aligned with the creative studio's kind of value of innovation and packaging designing that you're looking for. As for the top studio matches, I'm going to say the Jackknife is probably your strongest fit at this moment. I feel like it's more concise. I feel like it's more confident. I feel like there's an outreach that could be better for you. As for the second one, for the Creative Brewery Studio, that could also be a good fit. I'm definitely not going to say it's a bad one, but I feel like the packaging design is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be more competitive also. As for the timing for January, I do see you with more, I'm going to say, crafted cold emails. Could be really, really good for you. It could help you to find a role by the beginning of January. But I do feel as though Jackknife Studio feels like they're going to offer you a position first. My key advice for you is keep all those type of emails short, confident, very personalized. Keep your portfolio pieces very, very clearly. Emphasize your value, what you bring to their studio. That's going to be good, and why you're so much of a great match for them. That's going to be important. So I'm going to say that's a little bit what you got to look forward towards, sweetie. Oh, Storytime Kitchen. I know. We're all in different places. We're all in different places. Meet up, see, do what you got to do. Storytime Kitchen. I'm never going to say don't do it, don't follow on through. Storytime Kitchen, follow your heart, do what you must, but don't follow your heart blindly. If you feel like there is no movement, if you feel like there is stops, that there is blockages, then stop, ask yourself the question, analyze it, go on back to your heart source and see what's best for you. All right? There's a lot of people that are out there available for you, but sometimes we attract the type of people that we need them for a reason. We need them to heal us. We need them to learn a lesson. We need them for a lot of things. Everybody's there for a reason, but it's not necessarily the right reason for you forever. That's what I'm saying. I'm definitely not saying don't meet up and don't do anything. I'm just saying I don't feel like this is going to bring you to the place where you want to be. I would love for you to be, I would love for myself to be wrong though. I would. Elaine, I'm sending you much love, sweetie pie. Joy, let me just go and find Joy's questions. Just one second. T'as-tu tout mangé, coconut?
Oui.
T'as-tu apporté ton assiette en bas?
Non.
Ok. Peux-tu, s'il te plaît, aller voir les boys et tout le monde aller porter vos assiettes en bas? Non, tout le monde ensemble, en collaboration. Avant que Raphaël s'endorme, tout le monde allait porter vos assiettes en bas sur le comptoir de la cuisine. Please.
Attends un peu, ouais.
Non, Lou, il va s'endormir.
Il faut juste que je finisse mon cornet, regarde.
Mm-hmm.
Je suis rendue au cornet maintenant.
Okay, bébé. Good night, my beautiful love. Here's Joy. I got you, sweetie. I was looking for you in PayPal, but you're not there at all. Okay. So here we go. So we are currently on Joy, going on forward to Nunit, Big Cleo, and Gazelle. So, Joy, sweet love. Love for the rest of December. What do we have? What's popping on through? On va mettre les minous dans ta chambre pour dormir?
Non.
On les met où?
Ouais, dans ma chambre.
Ouais?
Oui.
Dans ton lit, c'est correct?
Mhm.
Ils aiment ça, ils sont confortables dans ton lit. À moins que tu veux dormir avec, là, mais deux, c'est un peu beaucoup peut-être dans le lit, là. Petite chouchoune et petite pas mal. J'ai peur de l'écraser, la petite. Love for the rest of December. I feel like the energy is gentle, but I feel like it's steady. I feel like this month focus on nurturing an existing connection rather than starting something new. Interesting, ain't it? I know. And it's like, I'm not saying to go back into the past, but if there's anybody around you that you're kind of wondering about, that you're thinking about, it could be interesting maybe to send a little bit of a shout out to. There could be surprises of affection. Nothing is all that dramatic, but there could be deepening of bonds and there could be more emotional clarity coming towards you. Personal happiness, self-love, definitely. And your personal love, how you care about yourself, how you think about yourself is going to set the tone for your romantic energy for the month of December. The more you feel balanced, the more that love is going to flow quite naturally around you. As for Tony, yes, what's up with Tony? Well, maybe he's the one that you need to send a message on out towards. Let's go see. Parfait, merci. Puis fermer les lumières en voix quand vous avez finito. I have our World, I have our Ten of Wands, I have our King of Wands, 2 Cups. You know, I feel like Tony's current feelings, I feel like he does truly think about you quite warmly. Like, there is some interest that is there. We can't hide it. We have the World, we have our Knight of Wands, and we have our Ten of Wands in reverse. There's nothing bad about any of these cards whatsoever in love. Honestly, it's about surmounting all the issues and all the problems that we have. It's about moving on forward. It's about declaring some type of love or some type of connection in some kind of way, if you will. So I feel like he is thinking about you warmly. I feel like he is quite curious about your thoughts, but he also very, very curious about your feelings. How do you feel? What do you truly want? He feels that mix of interest, but there's also a little bit of hesitation. Because he truly, truly, truly wants to understand how you feel first. Now, I feel like the energy is open to connection, but patience is going to be key. Like, he's not rushing anything. He's just observing and kind of feeling things out. So I'm going to say Tony is a little bit suspended into the air. He's not a yes, he's not a no. He's volatile, all right? He's a little bit like a free bird. He's there, he's interested, he's navigating, he's kind of looking, but depending on how everything is going to move on forward, he's going to make a move or he's not going to make a move. But is he interested? Absolutely. Does he have actually like good feelings and deep feelings towards you? Yes. But is he actually having issues moving on forward and telling you about them? Absolutely also. So it's a little bit complicated. You're a little bit into a place where we don't know what to do with this energy. And it's really not up to you to decide at this moment in time. There's nothing all that much that you can actually do. It's really up to him to decide how he's going to move on forward, what he's going to do. As long as you have a continuous show of desire and want, then you're good for the gold. And it's really all going to depend upon him at that moment. Merci, ma belle. Avec Mathias Raphael aussi, please, and thank you. Nunit, my love. I feel as though you will hear from him. I feel like you will. Yes, let me go see about the party. I feel like you will hear from him, but if you do hear from him, like I do feel like you will, but it's going to be happening into a very spontaneous kind of way. It's not something that's planned, so it could either go into a yes or into a no. It's like he's going to be telling himself, okay, let's go on forward, let's do this, let's, you know, that's the way that's going to be working. It's not something that's planned. I'm going to call at 4 p.m. on Friday, and there you go. No, it's very, very spontaneous, my love. And Saturday, let me go and see about the party. Nunit, let us know if you're still here because you're next. And we'll leave you a timestamp otherwise. All right, we do have our Ace of Cups. We do have our King of Wands. You're probably going to have some type... Okay. It was... Hein? Toutes les assiettes sont en bas? Dans la cuisine? Grazie mille, bella. Dans à peu près 10 minutes, mais après ça, je te raconte des histoires, mais je vais en faire des dodos parce que je suis fatiguée. Ah. Okay, here we go. Sorry. That's my discussion with my daughter. That being said, Ace of Cups, the King of Rods. It's like you have a beginning, but there's no ending. It's like you have some type of flirtation at this party, this night that you're going out, but it's like it's not giving you what you want at the end of it all. Example, you go out, you go to a party. This is just an example. I'm not saying it's exactly what's happening, but I don't know, you dance, you flirt, everything's good, you've got, great talk, everything's going really well. But then it just kind of ends up that, well, okay, well, each person goes to their own home and it's the end of it. That's what I feel. It's like a cold kind of a thing. It's like things are hot and kind of steamy with somebody in particular, but then they kind of end up a little bit cold and everybody leaving onto their own side. Not because there's a fight, not because anything happened, just because it's the way that the energy is going. We're not necessarily moving on forward with it. So it's like a very steamy kind of a thing that's going to end up not really giving anything. But that not giving anything is going to end up giving you kind of a little bit of some disappointment. Yeah. Okay, well, maybe that's what's going on. Maybe that's why. Okay, your friends are trying to fix you up with a party. There's movement, but there's not anything following on through with it. Like there even could be, I'm not going to say you're highly attracted with this person. There's an attraction, but nothing much more. I feel like you would really have fun with this person, or you're kind of thinking that you could have fun with this person, just to have fun, but that's it. But it's like, it's not really necessarily going there. It kind of ends up not working. So I'm going to say you're probably going to end up a little bit disappointed, but not too disappointed because you didn't really necessarily expect or want anything from it. Yeah, it's weird, but yeah, that's it. That's what you feel is going to happen too. That's it. Anywho, so I'm not going to say anything fantastic is going to happen. I don't see it. Could there be a hope of something, but it's not really going to happen? Yeah. Is there going to be disappointment from it? Not really. So I'm going to say, hey, just go with the flow. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not, you're definitely not going to be meeting the man of your life at this place. Tony. Honestly, Tony could take a certain amount of time before truly, completely unblocking. It could take him a good 6 to 8 weeks. And it could change. It could modify, but I'm going to say a good 6 to 8 weeks. There could be little ramifications and little changes and modifications along the way before something really quite significant to happen. 6 to 8 weeks, sweetie. Oh, well, there you go. If you're going for the fun and the drinking, go for the fun, go for the drinking. You're going to have a good time. You're going to be good. Not a problem. You'll be happy. Unit. Hopefully I'm going to say something well here. I'm going to say 108. Big Cleo and Gazelle's next. So, Nunit, it's my pleasure, Joy. I'm wishing you a lovely evening, sweetie pie. Love you, sweetie. Does Dan think you only like him for the money? No, he thinks you like him for something sexual also. I don't know if you've done anything sexual, but if you haven't, he thinks that you're interested. Do you suck as a person? No, you don't suck as a person. Should you go silent? I think silence is golden. I do. I think often it depends. It depends. Okay, I'm not going to say that clear. Well, I'm going to be more clear with what I just said. First, it depends on the situation. Secondly, I believe that silence is golden, not into a ghosting kind of way. Ghosting's no good. But if you clearly say to somebody, this is not working, I am not happy with this, I am upset, I am frustrated, God knows what, whatever you are, okay? If you clearly state to the person what the problem is and how you're feeling, and so you clearly say, I'm not doing this, I'm not talking about this no more, and you decide to kind of go silent for a little bit, then it's clear. You're not ghosting. You're saying what the problem is. You're saying what needs to be fixed. It's up to them to fix it or to come up with some type of solution. All right? That I feel is okay. To just ghost, I don't like it. I don't like it. I get it. I don't like it. I feel like to just ghost is to give no conclusion, to not help, to not open, to not compromise, to not give communication. And to not do that, I feel blocks a lot of things. And often there's miscommunications. So, yeah. What I'm going to say towards you is this. Should you just go silent? Honestly, if you've already said, like clearly said not long ago, not a month or two ago, if you've clearly just said what the problem is and what you're looking for or anything of the such, then clearly this person should know and they should rectify and they should make things better or come up with some type of solution. Okay, because you've said what the problem is and that's why you're walking away. Up to them to fix or to let you walk away, right? But at least it's been openly said. What I'm going to say is this. Well, Dad does not think that you're with him for the money. You're wondering about the money whole part. I feel like that's not his perspective at all. His thoughts are more about you trying to understand. I'm going to say, like, he doesn't understand your intentions. He doesn't understand your emotions, but he doesn't believe that you're with him or that you want to be with him or that you're interested in him because of anything that would be financial. So he's not judging and he's definitely not assuming anything into the worst. Right now, he sees you more as somebody who is very genuine, but somebody who is unsure. It's interesting because you show off to be, and I'm not saying that's not what you are, but you show off as somebody who is very strong, very poignant. You know what you want. You move on forward. You don't take, from anybody. But at the very same time, you've got like a heart that will melt like chocolate at the sun. Or at this first sign of heat, you have a golden heart. You are so, so sweet. You are so loving and so caring and so open and so generous. And you don't always show that. Often you don't show it actually. So you have like a little bit of that masquerade or a little bit of that barrier that is there that you don't shine upon everybody. So sometimes it's difficult for people to actually truly understand you. So right now he's seeing you as somebody who is very genuine, but somebody who's unsure. I feel like he's picking up that into your head. He's a lot. And he doesn't think that you're using him. Absolutely not. But he does believe that you are acting very, very careful. So the going silent, I'm definitely going to say, is not going to fix anything. Silence can make him think that you're pulling away, that you're losing interest. What's going to work best with this person is being calm, being consistent, being clear into your energy. You don't need to over-explain. Just don't disappear out of fear. Just say what you need. Look, I need clarity. I need to know what you want. I need to know, I don't know, whatever. Do you love me? Do you want me? Do you want to date me? What do you want? Just let me know. It's not about over explaining. We don't need a whole paragraph. You don't suck as a person though, and you're not foolish. All right, the reaction is coming from hurt. It's coming from overthinking is where it's coming from. You care a lot. Sometimes you care a little bit too much, and your emotions speak louder than your actual reality. So Dan just doesn't see you the way that you see yourself into your worst moments is what it is. So take a breath, take your time, be gentle with yourself. You're doing what you can, and that's all that you can. He just needs to see you for who you truly are, and he'll be able to do that. It's true. I kid you not, my beautiful unit. And it's not about giving you compliments. I love you. We all do. You're a sweetie pie, my love. You have so much beauty within you. You're like that beautiful, radiant angel, but you're an angel who has many barriers because you've been played, you've been hurt, and you protect yourself. And it's okay. It's all good. But sometimes it creates issues. So just don't go silent. I would much prefer you to open on up with your heart and your soul. Sweetly, simply say what you've got to say, my love. Nothing much more. And if it comes your way, it does. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah. And your uncle. Oh, bless your soul, sweetie. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry for your loss, my beautiful Nunit. We all know you have a heart of gold. You have a heart of gold. You have a voice that is amazing. Yeah. My beautiful Nunit, always, always, always remember, you yourself, you're worth $1 million. The problem is often you don't see the value that you actually have. You have a lot that a lot of people want, and some people will take it for granted. And because of the heart of gold that you have, you trust, but you're careful. But sometimes you attract the wounded people, and the wounded people will come towards you because you heal, you're loving and you're sweet and you're caring, and you heal and you attract, a little bit like that magnetism. But it's not always a good thing, because sometimes you attract the wrong people around you. Just remember how important you are, and how golden you are, and how sweet you are, and how loved you are. And what you are wanting from somebody else, they should be able to give the exact same thing to you. And if they're not willing to give that to you, then they're not the right person for you. Do not accept less. You do not have to accept less. You do not. You're worthy of so much more. Honestly, Nunit, we love you. And I'm sorry for the passing of your uncle. I truly am, sweetie pie. Your little brother's in big trouble. I'm sorry, sweetie. And he's been locked up since after Thanksgiving, right? Yeah, 15's a little bit of a dangerous age, ain't it? Oh. I'm not going to go into anything illegal because I don't do that, and I don't. But I honestly, Nunit, do not believe. I'm seeing something about the number 17. Something is going to be erased or is going to be better by the number 17. He will have repercussions, but by 17 years old, whatever it is that has happened will be almost diminished or not suppressed, like no longer there. Yeah. And I don't even want to know what he did. I don't. I can imagine. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm still here, Big Cleo. I haven't done your reading neither, sweetie. Nunit, if you want to reach out, send me an email, sweetie. We're always there for you. But I'm getting by 17, things are going to be much better. So, your cousin will probably have some type of repercussions until that age, and then I'm not going to say we'll be free, but things will be so much more lessened. Like, we'll be able to move on forward with our life. Yeah. I know, sweetie. Oh, Big Cleo, you were just trying your luck. Well, actually, you're next, Big Cleo, so you're here on time, my love. So, yeah. Anywho, Nunit, we love you, sweetie. We've known you for the longest of time, for at least 5 years. And we love you, and we do miss you. And honestly, reach out to us whenever you need for anything. Doesn't matter what it is, just reach on out, all right? Even if you just need to talk. We've got you. Sending you much love. You're a beautiful soul, Nuna. Don't ever forget it, okay? I mean it. You're a sweetie pie. We love you. Big Cleo. Hey, Queen. It's true, Nuna. We do. We used to see you all the time. We did. And you're hilarious. You're hilarious. You're so darn funny. And you have so, don't ever forget all the qualities that you have. You have so many. It's amazing. You just hang around with the wrong people. You got the wrong people attracted to you, sweetie. Oh, yeah. I know. I know. But when life gets dark, you got to go and find the light. That's it. You got to go and find the light. And if we're your light in some kind of way, then perfect. You know, we'll be here for you. We'll help you on through to find that light. Every single step of the way. All right? There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. I know, sweetie. Boyfriends can't do everything for you. Hold on, Big Cleo. Gazelle, you're going to be on up next after, sweetie. If you are still here, I do have your questions. Let me just go see. And I'm going to put a timestamp for Big Cleo. T'as-tu bien mangé, ma choupette? OK.
Il y avait juste une chip qui était vraiment molle puis qui était pas bonne.
C'est correct. Je suis taouk demain midi? Non?
Non.
Comment ça, non? Pourquoi? All right. Are you feeling a little bit, wait, let me go put a timestamp. Are you feeling a little bit drastic over here, my beautiful Big Cleo? Is it the full moon doing this, guys? What is up? What is up with it? I don't know. I kind of feel like I can relate with you guys. Okay, I'm going to put 117. Yeah. I kind of feel like sometimes you think, is anything ever going to happen, or do I just let it all go? I had enough of this shit, right? Oh no, I got you, sweetie. Quoi?
Pourquoi t'as parlé bas? J'ai entendu. Qu'est-ce que t'as dit?
Ouais. Okay, hold on. Let's go. Let's go and see. C'est des mots que j'ai pas le droit de dire. Okay, so will you guys ever really cross paths? Let's go and see what the energy is saying. Without cheating would be so much better, right? All right. So we are with Big Cleo this moment. Gazelle is next, followed out by Juanson. And then we will say, bonne nuit, beau rêve, à demain. And then we'll say good night to everybody. We'll see each other tomorrow. All right, so first card that came on through over here is perfect work into the most perfect, beautiful timings. Well, that is all good to know. We also do have our abundance. So will you guys actually meet together? Yes, you will. Also do have our 10 of Cups popping on through. So will you ever actually cross paths physically and start a romantic relationship? It's a definite yes. It's really just over here a question of timing. It's a question of when it's going to be good for both of you guys. Now, I know that you're probably wondering, what is that timing and what is happening? I'm getting within, and please don't shoot the messenger, sweetie. I'm getting over here within the following 4 months, which would be from here to the month of March. Hierophant is saying so I kind of have to go with the flow. So will you actually meet on up? I will say yes. Will you actually have something happen between you guys that is of a connection that is romantic? And yes, absolutely. I feel as though the connection and the togetherness is going to happen within the following 2 to 3 months. As for more of a relationship, more within the following 4 months. I feel as though he particularly wants to be careful upon the type of connection that he has, upon how to actually move on forward. It's like he doesn't, and I get it. I get it because of the position that he's into. I don't know if he does anything else into his life, but I feel like he wants to be careful, how things are going to be moving on forward. He doesn't necessarily want to go on forward and, expose to his community and to his people that he's with somebody and everything as such, because it does have different type of repercussions. So I'm going to say he's kind of moving into a slow kind of a way, but into a very meaningful kind of a way. So yes, I'm going to say to you over here, I feel as though you will cross paths, there's no doubt about it. With a relationship that should be happening within the following 4 months, somewhat of a reaching on out and crossing paths within the following 2 months or so. So I will say yes for what I can see at this moment, but he is going to be very careful upon the information that he is going to release or that he's going to say. Your relationship or your connection could stay into an anonymous kind of a way for a certain amount of time to make sure that things are going into the right direction before actually exposing it to anybody else. And Gazelle, my love, you're going to be at 117. A big Cleo. I'm wishing you a lovely evening, sweetie. Watson, you're going to be on up next, sweet love. So, anonymous. You're probably going to be anonymous for 2-3 months. He's going to want to make sure that you guys are clear, that you guys are going well. But anonymous still means that you guys are together. You're seeing each other, doing things together. You're a couple. You're just not outspoken, and not everybody onto all his socials knows that you guys are a couple, which I don't feel is important. I feel like what is most important is that you guys are together into a loving type of relationship, moving on forward together. The socials is a different thing. Nobody really cares about it. Gazelle, where are you? I saw you. Okay, there you go. If you reach out, will he answer? It's my pleasure, sweetie. Yeah, big clue. It's really just a question of, honestly, it's a question of, and I get it, I do. When you're into like me, I don't really care. All right, it's not important for me. But for some people, it is important to say I'm with this person, I'm with that person, or for me it changes nothing. But for others, it could mean something, especially for people who are more into singing or something that is more artistic. I get it. I understand it. So it's more of a question of wanting to make sure that everything is okay and secure, not to create, frustrations or fluctuations or anything of the such. You've got this, big Cleo. What's important is that you guys will be together and yet you're moving on forward. That's it. Everything else will put itself into the right place. Gazelle, I love you, sweetie. I hate to say it. Sweetie pie. Will he answer? No. Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Wands. No, sweetie pie. No, don't do it. Well, you can do it. I don't want to say don't do it, because if you feel like you need to do it, then I need you to do it. But is it going to give you what it is that you want? No, I don't feel like it is, sweetie pie. No. So if you reach out, will he answer? I'm getting Five of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Queen of Pentacles. I'm getting a no. So if you reach out, will he answer? Is he going to come back? He's not ready for any of that, sweetie. I can't even say to you that he is ever going to necessarily come back, and I know that hurts. I know it does. Four of Cups. He doesn't know what to do. Death. It is in reverse. King of Pentacles. He still holds on to you. He still holds on to the connection, but has no idea what to do with the relationship. So I'm not going to promise anything onto this one, sweetie. I'm going to say, is he going to come back? For the moment, I don't see that he will. But it could change. It could change. Is he with somebody at this moment? I don't feel like he is, but I will go validate. Sérieusement, ils sont trop cute, nos chats, Nan. J'ai quasiment envie de laisser ma place pour dormir avec toi, puis je vais aller dormir dans ton lit. Tu veux-tu dormir tout seul avec les minous?
Non.
Ok. Ils sont tellement cute. Chiclet. Uh-huh. Okay, getting over here. No, my love, this is all about him being within himself. It's his own inner conflicts. Honestly, he's looking for his own happiness. He's not with anybody else. He's just looking for himself. He's lost. And sometimes you can remain lost within yourself. Sometimes for a month. Sometimes for a couple of weeks. Sometimes for years. Sometimes for months. Sometimes you just don't know how to find yourself. That's where I kind of see him at this moment. So, is he with somebody else? I'll say no. Yeah. No, he's not with anybody else. He's just lost. And today is 1 year. I'm sorry, sweetie pie. What is going to happen with your life from here to the end of the month? Juanson, I like that you now have a reindeer and a Santa. Is that a Mama Claus? Is that a I don't know. Is that like a Miss Claus? I don't know. I like your new emojis. You took away the pumpkins. Oh, okay, it is. Okay, I got it once, and thank you. I wasn't sure. I'm like, what is it? Does she have a beard too? But I think it's a she. You know, we should open a museum of emojis. You know, narrated by Lisa. It is Miss Claus, all right? You wrote claws like a claw, like a kitty cat. I'm sure she's got those. All right, from here to the end of the year, you're gaining wisdom. You are feeling regret. You're feeling like you haven't done enough. You're feeling like you haven't given enough. You're feeling like you're disappointed. You're feeling like there's so much more that you wanted to do, but you don't really know where to go or what to do. You're feeling like there's a lot of misdirected energy and a lot of misdirected activity. Basically, I feel like you want circumstances to change, but everything is staying stuck into the same place. My love, I want to say things are going to change for you from here to the end of the year, but I don't see it. If you want things to change, I need you to change. I need you to change your perspective. I need you tomorrow morning to wake up and to do something completely new. If you want to do ballet, go and get yourself a ballet class. If you want to go dancing, go dancing. If you want to start wearing, I don't know, skirts, go wear, well, whatever it is you want to do. Okay? I need you to do something new. I know, right, Carrie? I need you to go and do something that you want to do. I don't care what it is. You want to play guitar, play guitar. I need you tomorrow morning to wake up and to do one thing that is new, that is different. I don't care what it is. If you usually have eggs into the morning, I don't know, have a bagel. If you don't walk outside, go for a 5-minute walk. If you want to change your clothing style, go for it. If you want to tattoo, go for it. If you want to listen to music all day, listen to music all day. I don't care. Do something different. Make yourself happy. You're going to have to switch on up your vibes to switch on up the energy that is around you. Otherwise, you are basking into the same energy. So as much as you want to have changes and modifications, you're staying into the same place. And I want you out of that place, because I know you want to stay into the place. I know you do, because I know why you want to. And I get it. I understand it. I want to stick into the same place too. But it's not a good place for you. I need you to go out of the place. And sometimes by stepping out of that place that you feel that is so secure yet insecure, but you believe that you truly do want, by stepping out of it, sometimes whatever you thought was inaccessible actually ends up coming towards you. And if it doesn't, you've opened yourself to a whole new brand new energy, new people, new magnetism, new energy coming towards yourself. Keep yourself open. Let the new people come on in. New relations, new people, new emotions, new connections. Everything is going to change from there, but you are going to have to switch up your vibes. If you stay into the same vibes, you will have the same thing. All right? Switch it up. You will get new. And I'm not saying a big thing. Like I said, it could be a little thing. Tomorrow morning, when you look into the mirror, if you say, oh my God, I don't look good today. Look at yourself and say, oh my God, I look amazing today. Or what can I do today to make myself feel better? Figure it out. Do it. All right? One thing at a time. You've got this. And if you need any help along the way, let me know. But one single change a day, I kid you not, Gazelle. I kid you not. Even just making your bed, and I'm not saying you don't make your bed, it's just an example. People who do not make their beds, and they complain about their life, and they complain about this, and they complain about that. If you wake up into the morning and you're feeling depressed and you're not feeling happy, but you do one thing, one single thing, you put your life in order. Making your bed, doing the dishes, putting things away, cleaning your house, putting things in order is putting your life in order. One piece at a time. Your emotional side will follow. Your spirit side will follow. Everything will combine together and will bring you new people towards you. Believe me, trust me, it will happen. Let me know if you need help along the way. And I'm sending you much love, sweetie. You've got this. Really, you do, sweetie. That person's no good for you, I promise you. It's not the right one. Juanson. Hold on. Juanson. Hold on, let me do this. Let me do that. Okay. What do you mean more than one surprise? What are the other surprises? I want to know. 70% accurate. I know you will be 99.9% accurate. Oh, I didn't watch Frosty. I didn't watch Rudolph. I didn't watch Santa's Coming to Town. And enjoying Vanilla Cinnamon. Oh my gosh. Oh, good for you, sweetie. Good for you. I did, however, go to the Christmas Village. I did, which I go to every year. But I didn't do all the things you told me. I did watch a Christmas movie. I had to do with a dog, though. Yeah. You're making a batch of abole. Oh, ooh, that sounds good. I need to buy some. I do need to do so. Um, I have a tendency to make the Italian one because of my Italian history. And I do really like it because it's very chocolatey. The abuelita has more of a spice to it. It's got like more cinnamon and more spiciness to it. Yeah, but I do like it. I do enjoy it. It's completely different. I need to purchase some. I should have my kids try that. Yeah, I think I'll look for it next time. It's difficult to find over here, however. I have to say it's only in like certain stores. I can't find it in any type of grocery store. All right, and here we go. Can you talk to me not by email? I'm not really Gazelle. I'm not really available elsewhere, sweetie. Um, I don't do Instagram. I have an account, but I never go onto it. I do Messenger, but it's more into my own personal use. And I honestly don't really respond all that much. It takes me a really, really long time. I'm not much of a messaging kind of a person. I don't have all that much time into my day. Your best way to reach me, honestly, is by email. I will, without a doubt, answer you. If you send me a message by messenger, you could be left on read for a long time. Simply because I don't see it, I don't hear it, I've got other things going on. By email is probably the best way, honestly. Yeah, I do want to know. I do. Yeah, but Gazal, honestly, email, I will always respond to you. You'll get upset at me if I add you on Messenger or if I add you. Honestly, the people in my Messenger know that I do not always respond on back. Sometimes it takes me a day or 2 days or 3 days. Sometimes it takes me hours. Yeah. But it's not because it's just not my thing. I'm not a texter. I'm not a messenger. I don't do those things. It's not me. No. And Gazelle, I am, I do have 3 children and I'm really busy with them along with life. So yeah, email is the best way, sweetie. I will reply to you every single time, I promise. I have tricks with my emails. I click on mark as unread so I know I have to go and reply. It is honestly my trick. I can't do that on Messenger. You just pop up and then I'm like, oh, I don't have time. They'll be upset at me. It takes me forever, Carrie. It takes me forever. I'm horrible. I am. And I'm sorry. I am a horrible texter. I'm so, so sorry. It's horrible. I am. I admit it. I'm bad. I'm really bad. Even my mom says, she's like, Lisa, I am never, ever, ever putting you onto my emergency list because I know if I've got serious issues and they call you, I know you're not going to answer. And I'm like, you're so right. I can't even say she's wrong. It's true. I will not answer. I will not because I don't see it. I don't hear it. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I don't get it. So there you go. And that's my mom, and I love her to death. She's like my favorite person in the world. So, yeah. Oh, honestly, I suck. Yeah. It is. I know it's not easy. And I've got three of them. I mean, I've got one who's going to be 13, one who's going to be 10, and one who's 8. And I've got life throughout that, you know? Yeah. So, hey, it is what it is. So here we go. Juanson, anyhow, if anybody writes me and I don't answer, I'm sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not a chit chatter, honestly. My sister sends me things every single day. I never respond. I never do. Yeah, I never ever do. But she knows. She's like, it's Lisa. Thank you, Gazelle, sweetie. I love my kids to death. And there you go. And, you know, 2 cats and a dog. And I've got my love life along with it. And my family life. It's complicated. So, here we go. That being said, you see, there you go, Gazelle. There you go, my love. It is what it is. It is what it is. Life is, may you be a mom or a dad or God knows, it doesn't change anything. Life is busy and you got to keep, you know, that's it. You got to do what you got to do. And that's all there is to it. Now my free time is occupied with, you know, preparing Christmas because everybody's coming to my place for Christmas. I actually started to make like pies and stuff today. Yeah, I guess I figured I should start, right? It's that time of year. Okay, so Hanson, the energy feels like it's calm, but it also feels like it's somewhat reflective. It is a period for you to understand your own feelings at this moment and your own patterns before seeking anything new into any type of new romantic type of connection. I feel as though you're into a place where there's a lot of meaningful growth, but I also feel like you're into a place where there could be really good things coming on through with a clarity into a communication, but I don't necessarily feel like the communication is coming towards you, but it could feel like it could really be, you know, quite good for you, but and for the other person at hand. But yeah. Into the general, I'm gonna say new opportunities for your own growth, for your own personal self-awareness. Challenges that are definitely going to arise towards you. There's going to be lessons coming towards you, but everything is going to help you to become even stronger, which again is good. I need you to focus onto your steady progress, onto your organization, but also on being really, really quite proactive rather than reactive. And build upon confidence, bigger goals into the future. Bigger goals is what you need to move on forward to. All right. Bigger and better. You just go for that New York. Okay. You know, Broadway, New York, New York. That's what I need you to go towards. Besides, I'm due for a trip to New York. I am positive that Lilith wants to go to New York with me. I'm sure that we want to go and see you, and then we want to go and party with you and have some drinks. Yeah, some sangrias. Or abuelitas in New York. I don't care. Let's go see. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's do that. I'm open. I have no closed energy towards anything. The energy towards you today. Calm and reflective, yet kind of moving on forward with what we need to. I feel like the circumstances are what they are. We're not feeling stressed. We're feeling like into a space where we're kind of processing our feelings. We're processing life as it is. And I feel like she's thinking quite deeply. I feel like her thoughts about you are always warm. They're always affectionate. I feel like she's noticing your energy, your presence. But I also feel like she appreciates the connection that you share, even if you do not say it out loud. Que se passe, ma belle? They're so cutie patootie.
Ouais, ça se fait glacer.
They're so cute. I feel like she would like to express a certain amount of appreciation, closeness towards you. Like she values you, and she's really, really quite glad that you're there into her life, and she truly does hold on to you, sweeties. So, into an oracle message: nurture your heart. Take time to honor your own feelings. Your heart knows the truth, even if words are somewhat unspoken. And into your clarity, things may feel slow, but patience will bring clear understanding and alignment with those that you care about. Love messages. The energy is full of warmth, admiration, care. The message over here is that you are valued and you are loved more than words can say. Your presence is going to bring happiness, but also a lot of comfort. So keep your heart open because it is seen as being quite cherished. I see you soon, my beautiful gazelle, sweetie. Sending you so much love. I know, right? New York, New York. We want to go see Swanson. Oh, yes, we do. I want to go to New York. I haven't been in ages. Yeah. Last time I went was, oh my gosh, before I had met A-Hole. Yeah. You know who A-Hole is. And so I would say like 20 years ago, I went with my very best friend. She's still my very best friend. Some things change, some things don't. However, I have not been in like 20 years, which is a really long time. And I love this. I love it. I like it when it moves. I like the lights. I like the activity. I like the things that happened. Honestly, I do. I need to go back. Yeah, you know who A-Hole is very much, right? Yeah, A-Hole is still A-Hole. A-Hole will always be A-Hole for the end of life. So, that being said, I don't care what it is. If you want margaritas, we can go with margaritas. Yeah, we all know who must not be named. Oh my gosh. All right, so we're gonna end the live for tonight. Lovely to see you, my beautiful Carrie. Love you and missed you, my sweetie. Glad to see you on back. Sending much love out to everybody. We'll see each other tomorrow, same place, same time. So sweet dreams. Take care of yourself. Gazelle, my email always open. If ever you really feel like you want to be a little bit ghosted, I can add you on my messenger. Because I suck at it. I really do. But I don't use Instagram or anything as such. I don't use anything else really. Yeah. I suck, Gary. I do. I have issues. I have issues with it. But I've had issues with my messenger for like the last few months though. Sometimes I get messages, sometimes I don't. Sometimes they're delayed. Sometimes I don't see anything. Like it's weird. Honestly, it is. It sucks. Anyways, I'll figure it out. But I need to actually kick myself in the butt is what I need to do. I need to take some actual time to go onto Messenger. So love you guys and see you tomorrow. Same place, same time. So sweet dreams, sweetie pies. And Juanson, your goal for 2026 is New York, New York. All right? That's your goal.